Alright, there we go. Oh bugger, I've got to put these back in their holders. That's okay, we can do that now. Resisting the urge to buy another 5 of these bloody holders. Do not need 15 holders. Ah! Get in there. Actually, no, let's leave you. Go together. So there we go. There we go, there we go. Alright. Time for the bone. Where's my brush gone? There it is. Shit, did I forget to wash it last time? Probably. Maybe I just forgot to hang it up. Oh well. Oh well. It's still good. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Time for the bone. We got the bone, the silver, and then small details. Let's see how much of that I can get done this afternoon. I'll have netball this evening. I've already got 3 games lined up, so that's going to keep me busy tonight. We'll see if I can do a full 4 or 5. I really hope so. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a couple of layers of the bone, but that's okay. At least these are pretty quick to do. I don't have to muck around too much with these. I can just slap this shit on, let it dry, slap it on again, and just sort of make sure it's darker down the base than at the top. Teeth. I always forget the fucking teeth. Let's not forget the teeth. Teeth! Toofers. Let's just touch up a bit of that forward there as well. Oh, there's a bit of a white patch I missed. There we go, that's better. Alright. There's some metal, that's all metal and stuff. Okay. Let's tidy this up a little bit. Ah! Never enough room. Never enough goddamn room. Hello Seb, hello Maddie. How are you guys going? Good to see you around. That skill, that focus. The focus is only there when I don't think anybody's actually watching. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. How are you guys going this lovely Wednesday? It is indeed Wednesday. What are you guys up to? Working hard, hardly working? Working hard at hardly working? Always working hard and hardly working. It be a bit like that sometimes, doesn't it? Oh well. Keeping you out of mischief at least, I hope. Then again, it's you, Maddie. You're always causing mischief. You mischief maker. You troublemaker. Killing a few minutes. Not much recovering from moving house. Oof. How did the move go? Did everything go smoothly? Hopefully there weren't any issues moving. Always happy to have you here checking out my work, Maddie. We're making progress. I actually managed to batch paint these guys for once. Normally, you know, I start with the intention of batch painting and then I get distracted and I just end up doing an entire mini at once. But these guys, I've been good and I've managed to actually batch paint them, and it's coming along well. Coming along quite nicely. Ugh. I'm very pleased with how horribly green they are. There's a lot of fun doing these colours. It was cursed? Oh no! How badly cursed? Hopefully no injuries at least. Ugh, didn't need all that cooling there. Let's not forget the teeth, but let's just get rid of a bit more of this first. I don't need my brush quite that fat when I'm trying to do the teeth. Toofers. Why do I always get an itchy nose when I'm streaming? Like any other time I'm painting, I'm fine. As soon as I start streaming, itchy. Itchy. Very annoying. Oh well, such is life. Such is the streamer life. I bet somebody's just watching me out there going, and then yeah. Would not surprise me in the slightest. not worrying too much about getting paint on these spikes, because I'll be painting over them with silver anyway. Pooling in there. Come on. Bloody gravity. Have you guys seen that video of an astronaut who's come back to Earth getting interviewed for something or other? And he's describing the movement of the space station, right? And he sort of... At least I think he's describing the movement of the space station or something anyway. And he picks up this pen. And then as he's like gesturing and talking, he just sort of lets go of the pen, expecting it to stay there because, you know, he's been in zero gravity for however long, and the pen just goes, you know, you hear it thud on the floor, and he doesn't even notice. And then he comes back to it, and he's looking for his pen, and he's like, he looks up first, and then looks down at the floor, and, you know, picks it up and everything, and then he does the exact same thing with, like, a thermos or something, or another pen, or whatever. And again, he looks up first, and then looks down and goes, bloody gravity. And it's just so funny. Just the timing and everything. It was fucking hilarious. And one of the comments was like, better not give him a baby for a while. Very, very funny. Whoop. Bit 4 times by my dog. Oh no, dog got a foot caught in a fence. We're trying to... Oh no! Steam scalded back my thumb. Oh dear. Friends that were going to help us had to cancel. Oh bugger. Still waiting on some furniture 3 weeks later. Oh dang. And the entire IKEA situation. Oh, do I even want to know about the IKEA situation? I feel like that's situation. Oh, damn. Well, hopefully your dog's okay now, and hopefully you guys are okay now. No issues with the dog bites. Fingers crossed. And hopefully the IKEA situation has been sorted. Is sorted, got sorted. Present tense and past tense are a little confusing for me sometimes. No worries, Maddie. Get back to work, you slacker. Thanks very much for dropping by, and hopefully I'll catch you later. Yeah, that does sound pretty bad. And yeah, I figured the laughing was at the astronaut thing, and not poor Seb's shitty, terrible, horrible, awful, no good, very bad moving. Very few comfortable couches, all one I liked end up being out of stock or discontinued. Oh, bugger! Yeah. Yeah, IKEA can be like that sometimes, which is very annoying. And like, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to find an actually comfortable couch, but apparently people's metrics for comfort vary wildly. And apparently sometimes people get couches just for the aesthetics rather than for, you know, actually being fucking comfortable to sit on. Which makes no sense to me. Like, if you're gonna get a couch, it should be one that's fucking comfortable. Oh well. Hopefully you found something suitable eventually. You know, if not, I'd suggest like secondhand stores and shit like that. But at the same time, who trusts a secondhand couch? Still had them all out displayed on the floor with no sign to say that I no longer like that. Bugger! Could you ask them that if they could you know, let you buy the display ones, since there's no point having them out there if they can't actually sell any more of them. And maybe you could have gotten a discount on them since they'd been, you know, used. Or maybe they're only... Are they... Is it like permanently out of stock, or is it just temporarily out of stock because, you know, Corona bullshit delivery crap? Ooh! Fantastic furniture in stock, second choice colour. That's not too bad. That's not bad. And you can always, like, you know, if you're at all, or know anybody who's at all handy with, like, sewing machines and shit, you can always make, like, couch covers in whatever colour you want. And that also makes it easier keeping the couch clean, because, you know, you can just take off the couch cover and chuck that in the wash. And you could make multiple couch covers for, like, different situations and shit, you know. I feel like using the bright pink couch cover today for whatever reason. I mean, that does require buying material, but, you know, still cheaper than an entire couch, probably. Probably. We did also treated an over-the-top lecture about why they can't sell stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Did you ask them then why they still fucking had it out on the floor if they don't have any available for sale? Because, like, that seems a hell of a lot like, you know, false advertising. Oh, they had the covers in stock, but not the actual couch. Still, that's a dick move. Here's a couch. Oh, but it's not in stock. Only the covers are in stock. What's the point of selling the covers if you don't sell the couch as well? Like, if people want the covers, they probably would have gotten them when they got the couch. You know? I don't know how many people would come back to get covers. Without approval from the designer. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, you've gotta have the floor design looking good and everything for the aesthetic. Bleh. Bleh. Oh, well. Yeah, that does sound like a frustrating bullshit. Alright. That's those fine. Oh, bugger it. Might as well put these two in the holders as well, even if they're the chonker holders. Rather than having to keep switching them in and out. Yeah, but they probably can't even put up a sign because, again, that, you know, they'd need approval from the designer so it doesn't screw up the aesthetic. Much rant. Oh, well, sometimes you just need to have a good rant to get it all out of your system. There we go. That's a bit better. Whew. Anyway, other than that, how's things going? How is the new place, you know, apart from furniture situations? Did I remember the teeth? I didn't remember the fucking teeth. Again. I always forget the teeth. What about the rest? Yep, I forgot the teeth on you as well. Nuggets. Alright, I remembered you. Did I remember you? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Alright, back to this one and hope I don't get any drying lines. Teeth and elbows are the things I always tend to forget when I'm painting. Especially when I'm painting Space Marines, I somehow always manage to forget their fucking elbows. I think because they're usually like half hidden underneath those giant goddamn pauldrons. And you know, out of sight, out of mind. Things have been improving, new places are not nicer. Oh, that's good, that's good. I have been okay. I've got 3 netball games lined up tonight. Hopefully I'll get a full 4 or 5. I played 4 games on Monday, which was good. Except my team managed to lose by only 2 points because I missed our last shot. And I was like, God damn it. And then I couldn't get the rebound, so the other team got it and they got a point. And if I'd gotten that shot, we probably would have been able to win. But I missed it. Fuck. But oh well, shit happens. Not a big deal. What else? Oh, hello, Gerard! Missed your soothing voice and occasional coaching. Oh, thank you. It's always good to see you around, man. It's always good to know that people appreciate my soothing, albeit occasionally sweary voice. What have you been up to lately, man? How goes things? I really should try and stream during the day more often, but a lot of the time I'm just not awake in time. But I've got a lot of minis to get through, so I really do need to stream and paint more often in general. Oh well, we're getting close to done on this slot at least. And then I'll be able to work on something else for a bit, I think. Need to figure out what I need to work on next. Hello, Lewin! Daytime streaming is like day drinking, very cool. It's weird though, a lot of the times I find my daytime streams are a lot quieter than my evening streams. I don't know if that's time zones or just because people aren't expecting me to be on at this time or what, but it's always nice to see people around. Yeah. But yeah, Lewin, we're making progress, Lewin. We're making progress. Day streaming is midnight. I mean, hang on. It's not midnight here. There we go. You can see the daylight outside. It's like almost 1:30 p.m. here at the moment. But yeah. Often miss the start of day streams and not watching out for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that I don't have an actual, like, schedule for my day streams because I just never know when I'm gonna wake up and, you know, actually be ready. Which is something I probably need to work on. I need to at least schedule a 3rd stream for the week, which will probably be a daytime stream because I just don't have the time for a 3rd weekly evening stream. Because I'm busy Tuesday fortnights and Monday and Wednesday nights are netball. Thursday nights I don't always have the energy for it, especially when I'm also then streaming on Friday night as well. So yeah, maybe I'll try and schedule like this time slot as an actual scheduled stream, and then hopefully I'll be able to keep that up. But we'll see. We'll see. I suppose if I add it to my actual schedule, then I've got a bit more of an obligation to do it, rather than just, oh, do I feel like it today? Work, spent my lunch detailing out my sister's custard lists. Working hard at hardly working. I approve. So that's all bony bits, I think. So let's get on to the silver. Just failed my dex check there. Failed that dexterity roll. Okay, do you have any silver? You've got that nail and the ring, bell, and so we'll do bells and copper, I think. Bells tend to be copper. But all this stuff can be silver. Alright. Dumpster fire last year. That extended to this year, finally burning itself out. Oh, that's good. Other than baseball season starting 5 days. Had shoddy health for the last 6 months. I mean, to be fair, man, you're probably not going to be alone in that regard. Like, when we had our lockdown, and, you know, none of us could do anything for, like, however many months. At least 3 or 4 months. Yeah, when we finally managed to go back to netball, everybody, and I mean everybody, including the people who'd, you know, done gym and everything during the lockdown, everybody was fucking dead after like half a game, because gym's great and all, but it's not the same kind of exercise. It's not the same kind of stuff that you do when you're actually playing a game. So even like all the health nuts with the home gyms and everything were like, oh my god, dying. So everybody was in the same boat. So you're not going to embarrass yourself. You're just going to be like pretty much everybody else. I can basically guarantee it. There might be a few who are a little bit fitter, but there will definitely be other people who are, you know, in the same boat as you. So you won't be alone, and you won't embarrass yourself any more than anybody else. So yeah, and it'll be really good to get back to it. Like, it was so nice to, you know, get back to the playing and just the socializing, you know, hanging out with other people. Talking shit, complaining about the sweat and the humidity and how moist everything was. Oh my gosh, it's so humid and moist. It's not even the nice kind of moist. That makes me feel marginally better. Oh, just as planned. Yeah, and it doesn't take much to lose fitness. Like, if I don't play for a single week, I really feel it the next week. You wouldn't think only a week would make, you know, any discernible difference, but it does. And then you extend that week to, you know, 3 months or 6 months or a year or whatever, and yeah, you are definitely going to be feeling it, and everybody else is going to be feeling it. So, just be proud of the fact that you're out there and you're doing your best, you know? Usually hit ninth behind a 65-year-old catcher. Can't afford to drop much. Well, you know, there's always going to be somebody who's last. And honestly, there's no shame in that. You're out there, you're trying, you're doing your best, you're making the effort, which is more than can be said for the people who just don't play. You know, and the only way you can improve is to just keep trying. So, you know, no shame, man, no shame. The important thing is you're giving it a go, you're doing your best, you're hopefully having fun. I really hope you're having fun with it. And nobody can expect anything more. Supposed to mow the field before Sunday. There's currently a snowstorm. Oof! Yeah, that's complications. Complications. It may be a very last-minute mowing. I have to play, as I said, the uniforms being the beverages, no one else likes me. Well, there you go. You are making a valuable contribution to the team. You know, if you weren't there sewing the uniforms and bringing the beverages, then they wouldn't have uniforms or beverages, you know? So you are an important and valued member of the team. And we all have our own different strengths and weaknesses, you know? So, yeah. As long as you're enjoying yourself, I wouldn't worry about it. You know, not everybody's going to be, you know, the best catcher or the best batter. Do they call it batters in baseball? What would they call them? I'm wondering if I'm getting my cricket terms confused, because we don't really play baseball much out here in Australia. We play cricket instead. So I'm not super familiar with all the baseball terms. So yeah, is it a baseball batter? I think it is. But I have no idea really. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know else what you call them. You've got your pitchers, you've got your catchers. I have no idea what a shortstop is, but apparently that's a baseball thing. Gotta be batters. What else would they call them? Hitters? It just sounds so dumb. But at the same time, hitters does sound kind of baseball familiar. I'm so confused. I have obviously not watched enough baseball movies. Any baseball movies.
Remember.
Oh, holy shit. Oh wow, thank you very much for that sub, Gerard. That is super appreciated. Yay! I feel special. I know gloves, vintage baseball, see dumb archaic terms. Ah, okay. So what's the dumb archaic term then for, you know, the batters? Are they the hitters? I need to know. I'm so confused. Let's know. Alright, we're gonna do that cable there in red just because I like red cables. And then I'm gonna base this hose silver, but then we're gonna put a nice thick black wash over that silver, so it's a sort of more black hose but with silver highlighting. Hello, Flynn! Yay, it's a Flynn! Ooh, tentacles. Tentacles! Tentacles! Don't have shortstop, it's a rover. Pitcher is a hurler. Catcher's behind. Hitter is a batsman. Okay, okay. Very interesting. So it's a batsman, not a batter. What is the shortstop, by the way? Like, I know it's a term, I just don't know what a shortstop actually is or does in baseball. All I know is that it's a weird baseball term, and it confuses me. Is there if there's a short stop, is there also a long stop? Is there a short go? Is there a long go? Now I'm just being silly, but still, these questions need to be answered. All right, so that one's silver done. It's a dumb, painful hobby, but it makes me happy. Yeah, that describes my netball. It is a dumb, painful hobby, but it makes me happy. Also describes painting. Hobby, miniature stuff in general. It's a dumb, painful hobby. You can't have paint without pain, but it makes me happy. So, you know, that's the important part. As long as it's making you happy, it's all good. Doesn't matter how good or bad you are, as long as you're enjoying yourself. I mean, I kind of have to be good at it if I'm, you know, being commissioned for shit. But other than that... Alright. I think that's a wood haft because the wood got split by this metal spike driven into the end there. But it's a metal collar here with some metal spikes driven through it, and then the rest can be wood. It's better than bad, it's good. Now alert, closing my eyes, not sleeping, just resting. Uh-huh. Changing my positioning, my card to long stop. Yay! I'm contributing. Long stop. Excellent. But yeah, thank you very much, Gerard, for dropping in and saying hi and that fantastic, fantastic sub. And yeah, enjoy resting your eyes, because I'm totally sure that's 100% what you're doing. Yes, hello Flynn! Flinny Weenie! My favourite meanie horse. How is it, Flynn? How was your day? Did you have to eat anybody, or did people get to stay uneaten today? Do people recommend magnetizing Imperial Knights? You can. It depends on, like, are you going to be wanting to switch weapons in and out a lot? Do you feel like painting multiple weapons? Because I magnetized a Contemptor Dreadnought, which is not even that big, and then I never got around to actually painting his second set of arms, because I was lazy, and I just never bothered. But I did magnetize one Imperial Knight I have. Let me see if I can get it out. Got all this shit in the way. Give me a minute. Is it in this drawer? Might not even be in that drawer. Where did I put my knight? Oh, don't tell me it's on the ones behind my monitor. Fuck. I couldn't be bothered. No, wait, is it in here? Or is that the Shadow Sword? Oh no, that's the Shadow Sword drawer. No, wait, hang on. Ah! I do have bits of my Imperial Knight in here. Well, I got the torso at least. That's the important part. There's a lot of crap in my drawers here. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way, you bastard. Anyway. So... I haven't fully assembled my knight yet either, but I went a little insane magnetizing this one. So I've got a magnet for the shield part here. I've got a magnet for the little Pintle weapon here. Day was a bit much, but okay. Well, at least you survived the day, Flynn, so... if it's just a display piece, then I probably wouldn't bother magnetizing it. Because magnets are cool and everything, but it's very easy to, like, lose stuff. And why is my skin so dry? What the hell? Fucking skin. Why do we even need skin? Skin is such a hassle. Anyway. It's hard to get magnets that fit these arms properly. Like, I had to actually... if they're flat on a surface like that and not embedded, they're a lot more likely to, like, come off. Because the magnets are pretty strong, and sometimes, you know, the glue is not as strong as a magnet, so when you try to remove the arm, all the magnet comes off instead. Which has happened at least once so far. All the other parts are in another container somewhere. I don't remember where. But, yeah, if it's just a display piece, I honestly wouldn't bother magnetizing it. It's probably more hassle than it's worth. Oh, now all my cables are tangled and everything. Oh well, sort that out later. Could not be fucked right now. Poor Ghoulie Eye's arms. Iron haft, iron spike in the end. See, it's weird. Like, it kind of looks like an iron haft, absolutely, but then it splits at the end like wood. These are all good things to know. Excellent, excellent. I'm helping. So I'm just gonna paint that half wood because that split end. I'm just gonna say, you know, the whole thing's wood except for like the metal connect bracer thing and then the metal spike in the top. Because that makes more sense to me than this being fucking metal and then split by more metal. Like that makes no sense. Not opposed to it being painted with wood? Excellent, excellent. Because yeah, that's just dumb. Alright, okay. Well, we're not painting wood right now, we're painting metal, so are there any other metal bits on this one? I mean, I'm going to be doing the bell copper, so that can wait till later. Alright, on to the next one. Okay. It's really weird, like, my skin's getting all dry, especially around my mouth and here and everything. But at the same time, it's still fucking Brisbane, it's still fucking humid. How the fuck is my skin drying out in this goddamn humidity? I don't understand it. Human bodies are fucked. Human bodies are just ridiculous. They make no sense. I'm gonna have to start using lip balm soon. Ugh. Blech. Ah. Paint the connection bronze. Get the 2 silver stakes through at the head metal. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, not a problem. And then, do you want grey wood for the mallet? I figure if we're doing, you know, copper, bronze, whatever, grey would be nice. And the grey wood would also match the grey, like, that we've got on some of the guns. You know, the little bits of sort of grey wood we've got on the ends of a couple of those bolters. And also the grey backpacks. You know, so having a bit of colour tie-in would be nice. Also, I'm thinking at least one of the plague drones and one of the myphitic blight crawlers, I'll do the flesh in this kind of color, instead of the pink and blue. Because the next squad of poxwalkers, I'll be doing the pink and blue skin like we did the first bloat drone. Did I pick up the right mini? Yes. Sorry, I forgot what I was painting there. Because yeah, I just really like this horrible bright green flesh. Yeah, grey wood with a DG of multiple. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, you've got a name? What are these stinky bastards going to be named? Do share. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Oh, there's some string I'm gonna have to paint there. Oh well. Am I under the camera? There we go. Got to do regular constant camera checks because I am not a clever man. Heralds of Entropy. Ooh, nice. Very into genocide, annihilation, not so into conquest. That's fair. That's fair. Some days you just want to watch it all burn to the ground. And then hope that things can start again better. Or not. Heralds of Entropy. I like it. I like it. Murray, Hobby Daddy Murray, Dingo, has a Zinch warband called Heralds of Change. And I feel like these guys would be like ultimate enemies. Because change is probably the opposite of entropy, pretty much. So you've got the Heralds of Change versus the Heralds of Entropy, and it's like, we hate your faces. So I'm very amused by this. But yeah, next time Murray Movie Talks is streaming, Lewin, you should pop on and tell him about your Heralds of Entropy versus his Heralds of Change. And he'll get a kick out of that. You know, and then he'll be able to watch his mind spiral off in all sorts of story directions. And it should be very entertaining. Sounds good? Excellent, excellent. Because, you know, it's always nice to have a mortal enemy, specifically. And of course they see themselves as outside the, you know, outside moral stance. Everybody sees themselves as outside the moral stance. Well, not everybody, but, you know, people in those general positions of power do tend to view themselves as, you know, beyond judgment. But yes, hopefully Murray will be streaming again on Sunday evening, so you'll be able to bounce in and harass him there. Hello, Roro! How are you doing, buddy? What have you been up to lately? How goes your life? And what have you been working on lately? Do you have anything to show off? We are slowly but steadily chugging through this squad of stinky boys. Stinky boys. The stinkiest of lads. Poxy mad lads. Tweeting a current backlog project? Nice, nice. Why must you hold your weapons across your body? If I was only doing 1 or 2 of these guys, I'd sub-assemble them, but when I'm doing 40 of them, I could not be fucked sub-assembling that many minis. Because I will lose pieces, and that will not end well. So I just have to suffer and paint around things. That's okay. We get there eventually. And if I can't reach it, probably can't be seen. Not easily, anyway. Okay. I think that's all the metal on this one. Looks like. We'll see if I failed my perception check later. Alright, so you can go back. Ah! No! Stop it! Fucker! Stop getting in my way, you asshole! Put your weapons away, bastards. Oh, my feet hurt. Haven't even started playing netball today, my feet already hurt. That's a good sign. Oh well. Got very messy when I was painting the string earlier, because I knew I'd be able to clean it up at this point. Am I on camera? Oop! Just tweeted her out, Stinky Boys going. The Stinky Boys are indeed going. And feel free to chuck up a link to your tweet in the chat. And then I can have a look-see and chuck it up on stream for everybody to admire. Ooh, Lewin, very important question. Do you want this barrel drilled? Because it is a very small barrel. I do have the drill bits for it. I can drill this barrel out if you so desire. Or I could just paint a black dot. Whichever you prefer. I am easy either way. Damn it! I missed that bit of string there. Fuck. Oh, now I'm gonna have to come back with the bloody CPF. Oh well. Poxwalkers are really fun, and Poxwalkers plus contrast paints are like a match made in heaven. So yeah, Poxwalkers as a fun, relaxing little project, absolutely, 100%. Especially if you're using contrast paint with them as well, because contrast is like made specifically for Poxwalkers, pretty much. It's fantastic. Because yeah, this is apart from the metal paint, everything on these Poxwalkers is either contrast or washes. Oh. Yeah, exactly. That's right, you were the one who said that to me. That's right. Oh, nice. Oh, she's a very classy lady. Let's get that up there once my browser starts cooperating. Look at that classy lady. Why is my mouse all tangled up? Hang on a sec. Sorry, all my cables got tangled, which meant I had like no movement in my mouse. There we go. But yeah, she's looking damn fine, man. Very nice. Have another like. Excellent, excellent. I love the highlights on her hair and her face. Really cool. And ooh, the little freehand ace. Ace card. Very, very awesome. Loving it. But yeah. I think you'll have a lot of fun with the Poxwalkers. Because they're also really, really fun to just go nuts with weird colours as well, you know, like this bright green's turned out really nice, I think, and then it'll be very interesting once I start doing the blue and the bright pink on them. That'll be very fun. Fucking garbage gremlin. Well, I mean, sometimes the classiest people are just garbage gremlins. And sometimes it's not class, it's just arse. And from what I saw, she had a very fine arse, so... Not that I was looking or anything. I've forgotten what I was talking about now. Oh well. Playing alongside with my other fighter, Archie, at the moment, they have the hardest time dealing with the bullshit. That badonkadonk. I mean, it's all part of her assets, right? I cannot pronounce it assets. It's just... Nah. No, it's assets. Even if I'm trying to make a pun, I can't. It's assets. Anyway. You know what I'm talking about. You understand me. That derriere. I think that's how you pronounce it. Derriere? Oh well. I'm just gonna pretend that's how we pronounce it. Gonna go over her boots of near white, yellow, and get some shiny highlights. Ooh, nice. Nice. What are you planning on doing with the basing, by the way? I feel like a really nice dark base would really make that yellow and cream and everything stand out very, very nicely. I'm kind of tempted to go black marble with gold veins, because then you have like the darkness to contrast this the yellow and everything, but the gold veins to just give it that little bit of extra, you know, class, and also the yellow and the gold tying in together. Which is easy, of course, it's my partner's mini. Well, in that case, yeah, I definitely recommend you suggest black marble with gold veining. Have you seen the base I did with that? A couple of bases I've done with that? It's very striking. Let me dig it up. Yeah. Da-da. Ugh. Why is it every time I stream, my nose fucking itches? It's very annoying. Did I tag it?
This is where the Emperor's will.
Oh, that sounds like a raid. Give me a moment. Copy link address. Who is raiding? Who is raiding? Oh, hello! Thank you very much for that raid, Ahmed. How are you going? Boop. Ooh, purple themed. Well, Roy. Oh, why are you not hitting enter? Come on. There we go. Check out that base I did with black gold and see what you think of it. Obviously you don't, have to do that, but just as a suggestion. Purple would also look really nice. You could go purple gold. Purple marble with gold veining. That could be really cool. But yes, hello Ahmed, what are you working on today? Or what have you been working on? How was your stream? Classic gold and purple combo. You can't go wrong with classic gold and purple. You are very right. But yeah. See what your client thinks. It's always nice to, you give the client like a couple of options, and that way they've got something to choose between, so they feel like they're contributing, but they're also you're controlling the options. You're not just going, hey, what do you want this basing to be? Hey, what do you want this basing to be? And then the clients are like, It's much easier to go, hey, for the basing, here's a couple of options I'm thinking about. Which one would you want? And yeah, it's just one of those sort of little commission things. Or, just working with clients in general. Especially on artistic endeavors, when clients don't always know what they actually want. And then they want to, suggest stuff that's completely unfeasible. Amethyst marble. Yeah, that'd be sexy. But yes, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. For anybody new here, excuse me, I'm Skits. I customize and paint little plastic man dollies. I'm currently working on a whole bunch of Poxwalkers from Games Workshop as part of a big Death Guard army commission that I've been working on recently. And yeah, welcome in, welcome in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always more than happy to answer questions. I love talking about this shit. But yeah, amethyst gold. Amethyst marble with gold veining. Hot dang. That'd be sweet as fuck. And I saw a thing recently where one of the steps, a guy was doing a tutorial or whatever on how he painted marble, and one of the steps he used was, to get that sort of random patterning in the marble, he used glad wrap, cling wrap. And, he'd put down a little patch of, wet paint on the marble, and then he'd crunch up the cling wrap and sort of press that in, and then, that left him with nice random patterns. And you just do it in small sections so the paint doesn't have too much time to dry. And yeah, you get some really, really nice randomization just with, crunkling up cling wrap and going play, play. It's kind of like using a sponge, except a lot more wrinkly. Little plastic man for the win. Hello, Grey. How are you doing, man? What have you been up to lately? How goes things? Yeah. I really want to do something with marble now. Damn it. Anyway, where was I? What was I doing? I've forgotten what I was talking about. Oh, we have a stretch. Alright, let me just use up the paint in this brush so I'm not wasting it, and then I will absolutely have a good stretch, because stretching's very important. You don't want to get fucking RSI or carpal tunnel from painting little plastic man dollies.
Came to me in a dream, like a subconscious impulse. I can see it right in front of me.
Don't want to waste the paint in my brush either. Cord around his head. Alright, stretch time. Stretch. Whew. And now I want to do sapphire marble with silver veining, because I love sapphire, or just blue in general, and a nice dark blue with bright silver is one of my favorite color combos. Oh, here we go. Oh, neck crunch. Ugh, there we go. Alright. Let's do some forearm stretches as well. Gotta look after those wrists and forearms when painting all this tiny fucking bullshit. Yeah. Goddamn, now I just want to do like a bunch of different marble bases in different colors just for shits and giggles. But, oh well, maybe one day. Maybe one day I will do that. There we go. Shake them out, shake them out. I wish I had more room on the other side of my desk, but I do not, because there are desks there. Oh well. Ah, there we go. Let's do the desk one. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Nice to get a bit of a stretch in. Alright, there we go. Feeling good. Feeling good. Okay. I think I might actually do that shoulder plate copper instead of silver, but we'll still do the spike silver so we've got some cohesiveness. But I think that shoulder plate would be better in copper. But yeah, what have you been working on lately, Gray? Do you have anything to show off? And yeah, if anybody else has any minis they would like to show off as well, feel free to chuck a link up into the chat. You know, as long as it's not breaking any Twitch terms of services, I would like to not get my stream banned. But yeah, I'm always happy to check out other people's stuff. It's always very inspiring to see what other people have been working on and how things are painted. I'm now thinking a rich sort of jade green marble with like red veins or gold veins. Maybe a mix. Nothing says the veins all have to be the same color either. Although I think if I wanted something evil looking, I'd go green marble with red veins. But if I wanted something classy, it'd be green marble with gold veins. Red marble with gold veins. Okay. So red would go with gold. Blue could work with either gold or silver. Purple, definitely gold. Green, definitely gold. Huh. I'm trying to think of what other color would work with silver veining other than blue. Red? Dark red, maybe silver, but I still think gold would be better with red. Always fun thinking about different color combos like this. Ugh. Especially when all these little details. Nice and neat. Don't want to mess up anything else. Silver could work with purple, but I still think gold works better with purple. I guess it depends on the kind of purple too. A really, really dark, midnighty kind of purple would look nice with silver, I think, but still look better with gold. Decisions. Something is fucking ticking again. It's driving me insane. Flynn, the crocodile is back again. Bloody crocodile, driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. Oh. That's right, that's what I got this for. The bits of gun you can still just see in here. And it's not super visible, you can still see it, and therefore it needs to be painted. There we go. Alright. Underside, let's not forget the underside. I've made a bit of a mess of the underside. I will fight the crocodile. I'm best at fight. Flynn is... You are best at fight. Except for me. I am bestest at fight. Kick your ass. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can probably see it, but I'm actually, sticking this finger out so I can brace this finger against it to help keep my hands from shaking too much. But sometimes I can't always... Like when I'm painting, I usually try to brace both hands together so I'm not shaking too much. But every now and then, I'm trying to get in at a weird angle where that's not really possible, so I try to, Now I've forgotten which finger I was using. Anyway. Now I've gone and confused myself. But yeah, even just bracing a couple of fingers together like this can really help with the steadiness and stability of painting, because it just sort of gives your hands a reference point to where your other hand is and what it's doing, and that way you're less likely to end up shaking all over the place, especially when you're trying to paint small fucking details. Oh, I still need to do another coat of the bloody bone on the horns at some point, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that once the silver's done. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Oh, now my eyeballs are going goopy. What the hell? Yeah, again, bracing one hand against the other so I'm not shaking all over the place. Because despite what it may look like, I do actually have shaky hands every now and then, but I've learned how to compensate for it by, you know, always bracing my hands together and resting my elbows on the tabletop. And I actually have a couple of pillows, a couple of little wheat pillows for elbow rests, because I found that if you rest your elbows on a hard surface for too long, it fucks up the nerves in your elbows and then your hands tingle, and that's not fun. So if you're going to be spending long amounts of time with your elbows resting on the desk, get some pillows or something for them, even if it's just like little face washcloths or something folded up. You just need some kind of padding for your elbows so you don't fuck up the nerves. Gotta look after these horribly designed meat sacks. Gotta look after the meat suits. Of course, sometimes my wheat pillows start slipping off the edges of the desk, and that's when you'll hear me go, shit, my pillows. Or fuck, my wheat pillows. My elbow pillows. Alright, where was I? Any more silver on this dude? That's all maggots. Maggots and pustules. Aha, belt buckle. Do, 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 do. There we go. Okay, 2 more to do the silver on, and then we can go back and do another layer of the Z-bone. Oh, wrist crack. Wrists make such interesting poppy noises sometimes. Can get a little disconcerting. Alright, let's see if I can get the silver in here without touching any of the rest of the tentacle. Tentacle. There we go. Success. Great success. Focusing. Please stand by. Oh, bollocks. Forgot those bloody strings there. Oh well. I'll get them in a minute. Wednesday. which means tomorrow is Thursday. What do I have planned for tomorrow? Not a lot. I have to do some more stuff tomorrow. Will I remember to do my homework? Probably. Yeah, the laundry is such a hassle. Why do we have to keep doing fucking laundry? Because I like clean clothes, that's why. Rude and inconvenient, but I just keep having to wash my clothes. Oh well. I do like clean clothes in the summer. Alright. Ugh, so fiddly to get around all the bits. Hello, Warlock! How are you going, buddy? What have you been up to? What bullshit and shenanigans has been going on in your life lately? We are making progress on Stinky Bastards. Slow but steady forward progress. Forwards towards completion. Hopefully I'll get all is it a tentacle? God damn it, that is a tentacle. Fuck. Oh well. Get that done in a minute. Get that done later. Right now we are just working on all the silver. Fix up that missed tentacle later. No worries, Roro. On my day off. Ooh, excellent timing on both our parts then. Thank you very much for dropping by. Super appreciated as always, and hopefully I'll see you later. You have a most excellent one, dear Roro. Yeah. Looking forward to getting these guys done. Because then it'll be a photo shoot. Big fancy photo shoot of all the hells of entropy that I have completed so far. That'll be very satisfying. Ah, so many little fiddly bits. Ah. Oh well, there we go. Alright, is that all of it? Let's make sure I put this bottom edge and this bottom edge. Ugh, hunching. Alright, one more to do metal on. Wait, did I get all the metal on this one? There's no belt buckle for me to reach. Okay, got that little bit. Oh, I forgot to do the back of his ear when I was painting the skin. Oh well, we can touch that up later when I'm doing the rest of the skin touch-ups. Teeth, elbows, and the backs of ears are things I tend to miss a lot, which is very irritating. But, oh well. At least I'm aware of the fact that I tend to miss them, so I do find them eventually. It's just irritating that I can't, you know, consistently remember them in the first place. Because then I have to go back and paint them, which is very annoying. Because it means opening my paint pots again. That's always a hassle. Alright, so... Maybe it's my desk that's ticking. Now I'm paranoid about my desk collapsing. Fantastic. Oh well. If my desk collapses, it'll be very exciting. And there'll be lots of swearing. At least my monitor's on my other desk, so if this desk collapses, I won't lose my monitor. I will probably, however, lose both my jars of water. Oh well. I will shift that later. Focusing. Please stand by. What even is the point of having this gas mask with this tank of whatever when the tank has a fucking hole in it and just is doing absolutely nothing whatsoever? Like, why bother continuing to carry this around when it has absolutely no functional purpose apart from maybe housing maggots? Which, okay, yeah, I guess maggot housing is a good enough purpose for these stinky bastards. But there's a little maggot inside the gas mask there, which is probably why he's not wearing it. Tank's just full of maggots. Tank and the hose, just so many maggoty friends. Little maggot colonies. Oh! I didn't know what the plague was, of course. I mean, that's pretty much how Nurgle Plague generally tends to work, isn't it? It's like, oh no, mysterious illness, what could possibly be causing this mysterious illness? And turns out it's just, you know, fucking Nurgle having a laugh. Having a bit of a giggle. Going, let's test this new plague out on this poor unsuspecting population. Oh, look at this. Look at all these new poxwalkers. From this Nurgle Plague. But no, I think the container is just a house for, you know, maggot breeding. A handy dandy friend container. And, you know, occasional snack. Whenever he's hungry, he just puts a mask on and, you know, sucks down a few maggots. Nom nom nom. Protein. At some point in the campaign, I expect to be billions of poxwalkers. I am not painting billions of poxwalkers. I'm just gonna put that there right now. I like painting poxwalkers, but not that much. Copper, silver... What do you reckon for this hammer? No, you could not pay me enough to paint billions of poxwalkers. Fuck off. You do not have enough money to pay me to paint billions of poxwalkers. I refuse. Man, I don't think anybody has enough money to pay me to paint billions or even millions or even, you know, hundreds of anything. Like I think 100 of a particular unit would probably be my limit of how many I will paint. Because Silverhead Woodshaft sounds good. Sounds excellent. I shall do that. Ugh. Because yeah, I think so far the biggest number of, you know, similar unit things I painted was about 80 something. 80-ish Nighthaunt. And that was fine because that was majority airbrushing those Nighthaunt. But I don't think I'd want to hand paint 80 or 100. Or at least I wouldn't want to paint any more than 80 or 100 of the same unit. Because I think I'd lose my mind. Unless it involved airbrushing. Airbrushing is fine. If it's just airbrushing shit, then that's fine. But contrast or airbrushing. Even when we're talking like 80, 100-ish models, like even contrast isn't gonna be enough. It's airbrush time when we're talking those kind of numbers. And then I went through those 80-something Nighthaunt and individually painted, you know, the weapons and the eyes and the chains and the basing and everything. But the actual bodies of the Nighthaunt, that was just airbrush. Well, mostly airbrushing. And then I went back and sort of also used black wash to sort of fine tune the black to white gradient I had going on with them. So yeah, there was a lot of work went into those fucking Nighthaunt. And it wasn't just the 80 chain rasp either, you know, then there was like 18, I think, of the 3 ghost ones and a whole bunch of other ones, and yeah. And then I never got paid for it. Oh well. One day I will get around to taking care of that. Oh well. Yeah. That's a story. Probably not one I should be really going into detail about in public. But yeah. Yep. That was a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, 100% a crime. But oh well. Lesson learned. Anyway, where was I? Alright, so wooden haft. Any more silver I need to do? Did I get all the straps? Who else has got straps that has buckles? Okay, I got that one there. Oh, let's get that little one there. But Honestly, the main reason I haven't really done anything about it yet is because I'm not sure if Facebook messages count as a legal contract. Or, you know, count as a legally binding contract document thingy thing. And then, you know, the corona thing happened and I was like, you know what, let's just not worry about that shit during the whole corona thing. So, oh well, I've still got a few years before the legal things expire, so I'm not stressing about it too much at this point. Yeah. And like, I just didn't want to be, you know, trying to chase up money from somebody who's probably, you know, not in a particularly awesome situation, given everything. But, oh well. I'll figure it out eventually. Although if you know anybody who can give free legal advice, that'd be amazing. Dried paint on my brush, and that's... There we go, that's better. I could just feel this rough patch on my brush and it was annoying me. Oh, hydrate, posture check, and stretch. Oh, nice. Yes. Oh, excuse me. He's fond of saying that lawyers are vultures. Well, the main thing is I just need somebody to tell me whether or not messages over a messaging platform like Facebook Messenger count as a illegal thing. You know, if we've made an agreement over Facebook Messenger and then somebody reneges on that agreement, is that actually legally binding? Because if so, cool. If not, I'm shit out of luck. Shouldn't matter the method of communication. Like that's what I figured, but I just want to be sure. You know, I want to make sure I've dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's before I, you know, resort to small claims court or anything. And also, I don't know their address, which means I don't have anywhere to like send a legal thing, and I don't know if you can do that over, you know, Messenger and everything, and it's Yeah, pretty much. Well, normally, you know, it's like, if you're doing a commission service, you really should actually have a proper contract. I've just been too lazy to actually set up a proper contract. Which is, you know, entirely on me. Especially at this point, now that I've been burned once, I really should, you know, do a contract with signatures and everything, but... I figure at this point, Lewin, if you decide not to pay me, I just keep all the minis that I've got sitting here of yours, and we're even. Yeah, like, I normally do, you know, I do either half up front, half on completion, or I'll stagger, you know, thirds or fourths, depending on how big the job is and how much and, you know, everything. So yeah, I always at least get some money up front. This was just a situation where I trusted somebody I shouldn't have, apparently. And I paid for that, but oh well. Oh well. Shit happens. Lesson learned. Not trust nobody. But what's really annoying about it is this guy was somebody who encouraged me to start commission painting in the first place, so bit of a super bummer there, but oh well. Can resolve it without too much stress long term. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. At least because of things that happened, I actually got the army back. I still have the army now. And like one of the guy's arguments for not paying me is, oh, you've got it, you can just sell it on now. And I'm like, I don't want to do that because I don't trust you to not go to whoever buys the army, oh hey, that army was stolen from me, give it back. And that's another level of stress and shit that I just don't want to risk. So, also, you know, the hassle of finding somebody who wants to buy an army at the price that, you know, we agreed upon for, you know, commission painting it. Like, if you want to sell the army to recoup the cost of getting me to paint it, that's on you, dude. I shouldn't have to do that legwork for you. But anyway, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But, oh well. I'll get it sorted eventually one day. Or I won't. Either way. Not worth my stressing over. Some people do suck. Too many handles? Never enough handles. Never! Not enough handles. Also, hello, Savage Reindeer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, that's why I didn't want to try selling it, because there's very, very little chance I'm gonna even get the model's cost of it, let alone the paint job. So yeah, that was... Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, never enough painting handles. Can always do with more painting handles. That's not even all of them. I still got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've still got 5 more handles that aren't visible at the moment. No, I didn't pay for the models. He'd already made and assembled the minis. And he wanted them done for a tournament, which is why I didn't, you know, hold on to them until he paid me. And yeah, it was a mess. It was a bit of a mess. And there was also the super fun part where this particular tournament, the tournament organizer actually got me to be one of the judges for the painting contest. Which was, you know, I was fine with doing that. I got a free dinner out of it, so that was cool. And I wasn't the only judge either, so that was okay, you know, it wasn't entirely on me. But apparently there was some kind of dramas about the, you know, the choices the other painting judge and I made. I didn't really hear about them because, you know, I didn't... The painting judging was done on the first day of the tournament, and apparently the drama happened on the second day, you know, after we'd made our calls, but I didn't bother showing up on the second day because I had no reason to be there, you know, once the judging was over. And I don't know all the details, but I have a suspicion part of it probably would have been because I painted this guy's army for him. And then I was judging the painting contest. I went to him beforehand and went, because this is a conflict of interest, I'm not going to be judging your army. I'm not going to be counting it in this judging competition, whatever, because I've painted it, and that's a massive conflict of interest. And, you know, from what he told me, he was okay with that. But I have a feeling that he was salty that, you know, he couldn't win any prizes because the judge had painted his army. I don't actually have any evidence of the conversation with him agreeing to sell it, because that conversation did not actually happen. In general, I did not agree to that. So there's absolutely no agreement in writing about him agreeing, you know, like, that was not a thing that was agreed upon between us. So, anyway. Yeah, if you get an army commission, you shouldn't get a bloody prize anyway. How would that even work? I mean, it's a thing, you know. But, yeah, and I was very upfront with him going, because I am judging this competition, I am not going to be able to fairly judge my own work amongst it. And I discussed this with the other judge as well, and he agreed, because he also had some other guy's army that he'd painted in the competition. He also agreed that that one wouldn't be counted in the competition either, because, you know, as judges, we shouldn't, you know, that's an obvious conflict of interest. If it's entered in your name, army wins a painting contest, I get the credit. Which, you know, again, since I was the one judging it, that really wouldn't have worked. Like, if I painted his army and then I wasn't involved in the judging, that would have been fine, you know, especially if I did also then get the credit for the painting stuff. But again, me getting the credit for the painting would have required me actually being at the tournament. And since I don't play in tournaments, it was Age of Sigmar. I don't even have an Age of Sigmar army. Anyway, I have no idea whether or not that actually was part of the drama, because there was a couple of GW staff who'd entered, you know, their armies and their boards as well. And there was apparently some controversy about, you know, GW staff entering in an independent tournament, and, you know, why didn't they win, and or I don't know. But people get salty for the stupidest fucking reasons. But anyway. I made a mess. That's probably dried by now. Yep, damn it. Anyway, oh, Lewin, I don't remember if you responded earlier or if you heard, but did you want me to drill this barrel out? Or are you okay with me painting a black dot, or leaving it, or whatever? Because I do have drill bits fine enough to actually drill that barrel out, if you so wanted it. Yeah, it was super messy, but this was also like a few years ago, so I don't remember all the details. And I don't think I even got all the details to start with, because yeah, I just wasn't there for the drama when it happened, so... Rumor. Alright, let's see if I remember how to fucking open this. Come on, you bastard. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna burn that down. Yeah, come on! Come on! There we go. Let's just get that. Alright, let's see, which drill bit do I want? I think we'll go that one. Actually, no, a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Let's go that one. Out again, so then I can use it. Okay, I'll go that one since it's the one that actually wants to come out. Ah! Fuck! Shit! Nuggets! There we go. I have no idea if they're even in order, because they got a bit messed up at some point, so... oh well. This way. Let's just chuck that on briefly. Okay, now where is my actual drill? Where have I put it? Where have I put it? Don't remember where there it is. Come here, you fuck nugget. It's just one barrel, like, it's not like I'm having to drill all of them. I think this is the only one who's actually got a visible gun barrel. And I like messing around with these tiny drills, so it's all good. Also, you know, it's a fun thing to show on stream. Okay, let's brace that quickly. I can start a hole in the right position. Close enough. Maybe this drill's also a bit too big, but oh well, committed now. Should be fine. A little bit off center. Okay, we can fix that. Focusing. Please stand by. There we go. Hole drilled. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, let's... No, not him. Where's the other one? Ah, here we go. Might as well do all 4 of them now while I've got my drill out and don't have to keep getting the drill out later. I will of course have to remember to paint that hole at some point. There we go. Where's the other one? Where are you? There you are. Oh, this guy's one of the green guys, not one of the grey guys. Interesting. There we go. One more. And yeah, drilling barrels is, you know, pretty quick and easy. Doesn't take me very long. Not that much effort. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. I don't think any of the others have barrels that need drilling. Let me just check. That's a wrench. That guy doesn't have a gun at all. This guy... Ugh. Honestly, I think the end's dark enough there that, you know... Like, if it didn't have that knob, I'd drill it, but it's got this little knob sticking out, and I'm like, I don't want to drill that. What do you reckon? Probably that. Yeah, sounds good. Excellent. Okay, and then no gun, no gun, no gun. There is nowhere on this that actually has a barrel because he's basically... I don't even know what he's doing. It's tied together out of junk. So that's fine. No gun, no gun, no gun. The other one I just drilled. Okay, so. Yay! That makes life easier. Alright, now put this away before I manage to break it or lose it. Or break it then lose it. Or lose it then somehow break it. Which would happen. Exactly the kind of thing that I would do. There we go. Alright. I'm feeling accomplished. Oh man, I need to like just clean off my desk again at some point and start over. But that can wait for later. Okay, where are we up to? I need to do another coat of bone on the bone spikes. Just to get the darker base going properly. It sticks a lot better once there's the initial layer of contrast down. There we go. Okay. Alright, we are getting close to finish with these guys. I'm very excited. I also need to keep an eye on the time. Ooh, 3 o'clock. Okay, I've got about an hour-ish. Maybe an hour and a half, depending. I do need time to eat before I go. So, netball starts at 6. Which means I need to leave by preferably 5:20 rather than 5:30, just so I've got some time to, you know, find parking and warm up and stuff. And if I'm leaving at 5:20, that means I need to eat, or at least start making stuff to eat by about 4:30, 4:40. So I can wrap up stream at 4, then I've got some time to, you know, hang out with whoever I raid for a little bit. So I'm not just, you know, raiding and immediately bitching. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we'll wrap up stream about 4 PM here. It is currently going to sleep. No worries, Flynn. Thank you very much for hanging out. Always appreciated, and I will see you later. Mwah. Night, Flynn. Alright. I really do want more of these smaller handles. They're just so comfortable. It's so nice. But, you know, I've got the bigger handles, so if I want to do a full squad of 10 at once, I can. I just have to tolerate also using the larger handles, which is fine. They're adequate. And, you know, getting another 5 handles is going to cost me like $80. $100. I think that actually these ones are more expensive. Oh well. Oh well. Man, I can't wait for the remastered Mass Effect trilogy to come out. Because then I will have a most excellent reason to play through the Mass Effect trilogy again. For the, you know, third or fourth or fifth time. Actually, no, I think I've only played it all the way through, like, 2, maybe 3 times. At least 2. Definitely at least 2 full playthroughs. And then a whole bunch of... I have started playing another Mass Effect and then didn't get all the way through before I got distracted. Oh, it's gonna be hard to decide what character to play though. Like, do I stick with my very, very first femshep and go through as an infiltrator again, or do I try out a different class, or do I reuse one of my other characters? Decisions. I'm not good at decision. Decision making is like my worst thing. I'm very, very bad at decision making. I'm so indecisive. Which is one of the reasons why I like doing commission painting. Because, I mean, depending on the commission, a lot of the time the commissioner knows what they want their thing to look like, so they just go, can you paint it like this? And I'm like, okay, excellent, I don't have to make any decisions. Which is great. But every now and then I'll get a client who's like, oh, paint it however you want, or I don't really have any preference, and I'm like, oh no, I have to make decisions, and they have to be good ones. Makes my life infinitely more difficult. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so I still gotta do these ones. Let's get these back out of the way. Then we need to wash the metal. And pick out all the pustules and do other small details. Cables and shit. I mean, granted, I think only one of them's really got a cable I need to do, but still. Just gotta make sure all those little details are done. Make sure there's no bits of skin that I've missed. There are some bits of skin I'm gonna have to go back and either do or redo or fix up because I missed them or fucked them up or something, so there's gonna be some skin correction. Need to do the maggots. Must not forget Pinky Friend the maggots. They'll be very offended if I forget to do their maggots. Also, it's gonna look very obvious because most of the maggots are still fucking white. So close, yet still so far. So that's okay. I'm enjoying myself. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I need to stop sitting like that. It does not do my ankle any good. Oh. Yeah, that was a poor choice. I was sitting with my foot kind of tucked up under my knee. And yeah, my ankle does not like being straightened out again. This is why I need the posture checks. Because every now and then I'll just sort of end up sitting very, very weird and then regret it greatly later. I can't sit straight because I'm not straight. Mwahaha. That's how it works, right? Ain't nothing straight about this skittin'. I streamed Mass Effect 1 to 3 last year. Vanguard was a lot of fun. Affected? No worries. That is how it works, yes. I just really like... I've played an Infiltrator because I really like sniper rifles, and I played a Biotic because I really like, you know, casters. And because I'd played Infiltrator first and I'd unlocked sniper rifles, my Biotic also had a sniper rifle. So when he's not, you know, bioticking things, he's just sniping them from halfway across the fucking map, which was very fun. I really liked the achievement in... Oh, I think it was Mass Effect 3. The letterbox achievement where, you know, the Cerberus soldiers have the big shields with the tiny little vision slit, and if you headshot enough of them through that vision slit, you got the letterbox achievement. So that was very fun. Vanguard, Femship, Shotgun and Rifles, Long-Term Reaction, Lara, nice. My first one was Femship I named Jen. I did not actually know at that point that Femship's voice actor was Jennifer. I just went Jen because I couldn't think of any other name. And she was in a long-term relationship with Garrus because Garrus is best. And she was an infiltrator who specialized in sniper rifles. No, wait, I have actually played through at least 3 times because the first time, you know, I just played through with Jen regularly. But I have also done an Insanity run with... I think I actually did my Insanity run with my Biotic. I might have also done at least some Insanity with Jen. I can't remember. Either way, I have actually completed all 3 of the original Mass Effect games on Insanity difficulty, which was insane. But yeah, you know, I've proven my gamer cred, and now every time I play Mass Effect, it is either on normal or casual, because I just could not be fucked going through the insane difficulty again. But yeah, so Jen was infiltrator with sniper rifle, and when, you know, she couldn't use a sniper rifle, she just resorted to a pistol, but most of the time was sniper rifle. If it got close enough, then, you know, she'd fucked up. Alright, I think... No, this one still needs bone. And then I played through with Ackle, who's actually based on one of my Space Marine characters, one of my Thousand Sons. And he was a straight-up Biotic, but he'd unlocked sniper rifles because I'd played through as an infiltrator with Jen. So yeah, he was a insane Biotic who also lugged around a fucking sniper rifle and used a sniper rifle until things got too close, and that's when he resorted to the Biotics and then fucked everything up with, like, singularities and shit. Very, very fun. Or, you know, the lift throw combo, that was also really fun. As a Biotic, just like, mind bullets. So many mind bullets. But yeah, I might try... Oh, Vanguard's the Biotic soldier combo, isn't it? But that's more short range. I'm not a fan of short range. I like my sniper rifles too much. So yeah, I don't know what other class I'd really be interested in playing in. I think I did straight up soldier for a little bit, but again, you know, I was using sniper rifles and that just felt like Gen, except without the ability to, you know, tactical cloak. Oh, that's right, there's the fucking foot talon things as well. Mustn't forget down here. And I'm not super into the you know, like the tech side of things. Like Jen's tactical cloak was great, but all the other tech stuff, I'm just indifferent on it. So I don't know if I could be bothered going, you know, engineer or sentinel. Maybe I'll just stick with one of the classes I know I like. Decisions. Oh well. Oh damn it, I forgot I wanted some copper on this guy as well. Let's get your little copper bell done. Vanguard is mostly dash heavy punch shotgun. Yeah, exactly, and I'm not really super into the close combat stuff. I'd much rather, you know, snipe something from half a kilometer away and never get into any actual danger myself. Some may call it cowardice. I just call it being practical. Oh, and when Ackle, my biotic, got the abilities that he learned from Arya, holy shit. Holy shit. The bad guys had a very bad time. My biotic was fucking terrifying. Like, just holy crap. Especially combined with the sniper rifle. Because, yeah. Either nothing got close, or anything that did get close got bioticed straight to hell. Like, do not pass go, do not collect 200, you're just biotically wrecked. Wrecked, mate. Fucking wrecked. Or, you know, you got your head sniped through the vision slit of your shield. And either way, it was just... It was a very bad time. Against my, my sniper biotic. I think I might have to play through as Ackle again. But I don't know if save files from other games in the non-enhanced will count. I might not be able to do my sniper biotic. You might just have to... No. I'm gonna have to start with Gen. I'm gonna have to do Infiltrator first. Just to make sure I unlock sniper rifles for my biotic. Then again, they might be redoing how combat works across all three games, so I might be able to get... I don't know. I'll have to see. We'll have to see how things work with the enhanced game. But I think at this point, I'm probably just gonna start with my Infiltrator and then work from there. Okay, where are we up to now? Let's do the wash on the silver. And the good thing about starting off with Gen is I'll be able to do the Garrus romance again. Yeah, Ackle didn't actually romance anybody because he's very much ace aero, like I am. Didn't bother with any of the romances with Aki, it just didn't feel right. But Gen is all about that Garrus. have a feeling I fucked up and that these bugs should be copper. Oh well, fix it up later. Always just go through later and do all the bugs with the copper and the nilic oxide. Yeah, that's right. Bugs are copper and not. Oh well. That happens. Sometimes I just forget how I've painted things. I like Liara. Like, when I first played Mass Effect, Liara was a bit off-putting for me. But I did like how she developed over the, ME2 and 3. But I still wouldn't be able to romance her. Because it just... Especially after 1. She's like a kid. And it just feels kind of weird and creepy. At least to me. Like, I can 100% see how and why other people like romancing Liara, but I couldn't do it myself. It's just... Yeah, I can't get over that first impression. Although, it is so fucking funny if you leave Liara's recruitment mission to last in Mass Effect 1, and then she's just so delirious by the time you get to her. So funny. I feel kind of bad doing that to her, but at the same time, it's fucking hilarious. And also, if I leave her to last, I don't have to put up with her fangirling for as long during ME1. And avoid a lot of the more awkward conversations. And yeah, that whole embrace eternity thing was a little off-putting, honestly, for me. Nah, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Yeah, Mass Effect 3 Liara, making time capsule, she's cool. Mass Effect 1 Liara's not so cool. Yeah, exactly. Shadow Broker Liara, fucking awesome. But yeah, fangirl Mass Effect 1 Liara. Oh sweetie, oh honey, oh no. Just, no. Damn it! I have a feeling I should have done these copper as well. Fuck. Oh well, too late now. Fuck it. Committed. Having a bit of variation is not a terrible thing. I think the main reason I like Garrus's romance so much is it doesn't start off as one. You've got that time to just develop a mutual respect and friendship, and then eventually it builds into something more. It doesn't start off right off the bat as, hey, let's bone, unlike some of the other romances. So yeah, I very much appreciate Garrus. I want to try a Tali romance at some point, but I just have a very hard time playing as a male shepherd generally. The only reason I got through with Ackle was because I had Flynn and I were playing through at the same time with our shepherds based on our Space Marine characters, and we had a whole bunch of headcanons about them and everything, and that made playing through as a male shep a lot easier. But I don't know if I'd be able to just playthrough as a male ship about that. Oh well. Fem ship is superior anyway. Get concerned with Talia relationship when I feel kind of like grooming. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the same problem I have with Liara as well, you know? You're in that sort of... it's a power imbalance. Like... You could kind of say the same with Garrus as well, but... At the same time, you know, he grows up a lot between the between the first and second game, you know, with the whole Archangel thing. And... yeah, that Garrus feels more like they're a bit more balanced power-wise, because you know Garrus has a role of responsibility in CSEC. You know, he's not just some kid out on their pilgrimage or you know some student doing their thesis. He's an actual authority figure just trying to do his job. Like, yeah, he's a little young and still a little idealistic, but you know, he's not as young seeming as the other two. Yeah, femship is superior. Maybe there's something fucking weird in how those romances wouldn't. 100%. That definitely comes into it a little bit as well, at least. Like... but... oh well. Oh well. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of how Caden and Ashley were handled in Mass Effect 2. So I can't really justify trying to romance either of them long term. And if I'm gonna do a romance, it's gotta be long term over the 3 games. Like, it's gotta be original crew. Pain annoys the hell out of me. Bane really bugs me. Because, like, he was, you know, he was made to be the romanceable hot guy, or at least one of the romanceable hot guys in Mass Effect 2, but, you know, his whole tragic backstory, oh, I'm dying, sort of thing, like, that doesn't appeal to me at all. And the way he, you know, has flashbacks about his dead wife and everything is just like, not a fan! Not a fan! Traynor is the only real... thing is, Traynor's not with you from the very beginning. Like, Samantha Traynor is adorable, but she's not with you right from the start. I don't think Sam really shows up until Mass Effect 3. Also, she's got the hots for Edie, which, you know, for some people that's a bonus. Other people, not so much. But I do like Traynor. She is adorable. But yeah, she's got the hots for Edie, so... and yeah, Edie's monogamous with Joker. Still not sure what to think about the Edie Joker romance. Like, on the one hand, it's adorable and everything, and I'm really glad that, you know, Joker found somebody, but on the other hand, it's weird. But maybe I'm just being speciest, you know? Maybe there's some internal biases against... Oh, hello! Holy shit, it's Commander Mittens! Hello, Mittens! How are you going? How was stream? What were you working on? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. For anybody new here, I'm Skids. I customize and paint little plastic man dollies. Currently working on some stinky bastard poxwalkers as part of a big Death Guard army commission. We are batch painting at the moment. Mittens! Mittens! Ooh! You got your hands on Curse City. Nice. Nice. Which ones did you assemble? I still actually haven't, like, had a proper look at the minis in Curse City, because I'm just like, I'm not going to be able to get it, so I don't want to know about it. So yeah, I don't actually know what the minis in Curse City are, really. Apart from zombies with gravestones? I think that's one of the ones I've seen. But yeah, which ones were you assembling? I keep forgetting to do the strings on this one. Oh, well, we'll get there eventually. Assemble the skeletons and the zombie cats. Zombie kitties! Of course you had to assemble zombie kitties first. Like, that's a no-brainer. Mittens the kitten has to assemble the zombie kitties. That's just a rule. But yeah, how are they to assemble? Are they good? Are you sub-assembling anything? Whoop. Let's make sure I'm actually under the camera. Yes? Excellent. But yeah, got any pictures? Although I guess if they're, you know, just assembled and not actually got any paint on them yet, there's not really a whole lot to show off. But really difficult to sub-assemble, they all push fit. Ooh! Well, push fit's fine, because at least with push fit, I mean, depending how they go together, you might be able to still just unpush them for painting. I'm sick of your shit. Unwars your hammer. Oh no, my hammer! My hammer has been unwarred. My fit has been unpushed. Oh wait, would it be unpushes your fit? Or unfits your pushes? I think unpushes your fit. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Cut some of the nubbins off for some minis. Sometimes you gotta. Like, I found with a lot of the push fit Death Guard, I had to like trim the sides of some of the nubbins just so they fit better. Because otherwise you're just like pushing and pushing and it's like, I'm not going to be able to pull this apart again later. And I like to be able to pull apart my push fit minis for painting purposes. Alright, where am I? I am batch painting the blue wash on the silver at the moment. But yeah, sometimes it's just not worth the effort of trimming down the nubbins. It's just easy to cut them off entirely, especially if you're, you know, gonna glue them anyway. But yeah. So yeah, welcome in again, everybody who's come in with Mittens, and if any of you have any questions about anything I'm doing, feel free to ask. I'm always more than happy to answer questions. At least attempt to give hobby advice, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, these boys I've just been painting with contrasts and washes so far. Been a lot of fun. Oh, and Tesseract Glow, which technically is not a contrast or a wash. It's technically a technical paint, but pretty much acts the same way anyway. So yeah, Washes and contrast can do some amazing fucking bullshit. So far the only one that isn't a wash or contrast is the metallic silver I'm using for the metals, because they have not yet come up with a metallic contrast paint. Maybe one day. Some of the characters might need to sub-assemble. Apparently Vampire Hunter, something won't be able to reach his face anymore. That makes sense. Yeah. At least, you know, it's not too bad sub-assembling characters. I don't mind sub-assembling special characters because it's easier to keep track of their parts. But I do not like sub-assembling, say, you know, a dozen fucking poxwalkers, because then I just get their bits confused. Oh, I need to keep an eye on the time. Alright, I'm going to be here for about another half hour, I think, before I need to go have lunch before netball. But yeah. Awesome to see you around, dear Mittens. What else are you up to today? Ah, sneezing. Not false alarm. There we go. Man, I am getting hungry. Definitely gonna have to go get food. Okay, I think that's all the metal on this guy. Done here. Okay, so I'm on the back row now. Switch those around so I don't get confused. Meeting later, need to grab some lunch, head out. No worries, lurk away, dear Mittens. Thank you very much for that raid. Super appreciated. Hopefully one day I'll be able to return the favor. But, schedules. Always a little difficult to get schedules to line up, isn't it? But yeah, enjoy your lunch, and I'll see you later, Mittens. Thank you again. She'll lurk. Lurky, lurky, lurk. Lurky turkey. Lurking like an Aussie bush turkey. Anyway, what were we talking about before? Mass Effect. We were talking about Mass Effect. What exactly were we talking about Mass Effect? In particular? Oh, romances. I think. Maybe we'd moved on to the romances. I can't remember. That's right, I was talking about Joker and Edie. And potential internal biases or something. Anyway. I've lost track of what my train of thought was now, so... But yeah, anybody else excited for the Mass Effect Remastered Edition coming out eventually? Because I am super keen for that. I just hope that my fucking graphics card will have arrived by then. Probably not, because of all the goddamn fucking cryptocurrency bullshit assholes, but I can hope. I can hope that one day my graphics card will arrive from the war. Yeah, super keen to get back to the Mass Effect galaxy. I wonder if they'll do anything to change the ending again. Or if they'll add any other stuff. Mostly excited for Elden Ring? What is Elden Ring? I don't know if I've actually heard of it before. Or if I have, I don't know anything about it. The name sounds vaguely familiar, but there's no information attached to it. Which is weird. But then again, my brain's like that. Which probably exists. Oh dear. That sounds a little ominous. This thing probably exists. Maybe. Or maybe it doesn't. Who knows? Not me. But yes, tell me about this Elden Ring. It sounds like, I don't know, Lord of the Rings, or possibly that horror movie, The Ring. Or some kind of rip-off of Elder Scrolls. We're just gonna, you know, take Elder Scrolls and do a game that's kind of like it, but different. We're gonna call it Elden... We're just gonna change the R to an N. And, what word can we use to replace scrolls with? That will be, you know, totally not suspicious. We'll just use, you know, we'll just use rings instead of scrolls. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Who would ever realize? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ah, Elden Ring is a new Dark Souls-like game from Software. Okay. Okay. I never got into Dark Souls, unfortunately, so I have no idea. Is it meant to be, like, fiendishly difficult, like Dark Souls is? Oh, I'm probably not going to get these boys finished in the next 20 minutes. Yeah, 20-ish minutes. But oh well. One step closer. Maybe I'll finish them off screen. Off camera later. Yeah, I'm feeling tonight. Probably won't be doing any more painting tonight after 3 hours of netball though. Mondays is my 4 hours. Wednesdays it's only 3 hours. Oh man, I definitely need to eat soon. I'm really starting to get the shakes. That is not a good sign. Oh well. Not dead yet. Ah, okay. Be gone. There we go. Got so far today. It helps that the areas I'm covering today are a lot smaller than everywhere else. So yeah, this stuff's going much quicker than the skin. Because also, the skin takes like 3 separate colors, but everything else is just 1 or 2 colors and doesn't take up as much real estate. So yeah, we're making some good progress. We're making some decent progress, which is nice. We're making visible progress. That's the kind of progress I like, where you can like actually easily see the difference between, you know, the minis today and the minis before. Still a fair bit of cleanup to do though in some areas. Like there's some skin that needs redoing, or doing in general, because I apparently managed to miss it somehow. Still a fair few small details, but we're getting there. We're reaching the, you know, the final stretch, and soon I will be able to photograph everything together. It's gonna look so cool, I hope. It's gonna be interesting to see how much I can fit into my light box at once. I mean, there will definitely be several batches of photos and everything, but it'll be interesting to see if I can fit everything so far into at least one photo. We'll see. We shall find out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing everything together. Continuation of the formula. Ah, nice, nice. Is Elden Ring's going to be set in the same sort of, you know, story verse as Dark Souls, or is it, you know, a different sort of setting but just similar gameplay? I kind of feel like if you're going to have similar gameplay, you may as well just continue the fucking story from the first one. Oh, gonna have to do all the pustules as well. That's probably gonna take a while. There's a lot of pustules. Oh well, that is probably gonna be for another day. My hands are getting a bit shaky at the moment, so I don't think I want to do pustules right now. Okay. Again, good thing I'm used to bracing my hands together, because otherwise this shakiness would be making a bit of a mess. Oh, let's not forget these little bits of silver there and there and there. We don't want any silver being too shiny. I'm gonna redo that as copper, because that should be copper, but I fucked it up. Let's make sure this is not too shiny back here either. There we go. Hello, Dingo! It is indeed a sneaky. And I will actually be wrapping up in like 15 minutes. Because I gotta have lunch. I'm getting the shakes from not eating. And I will be going to netball after I've eaten. But anyway, okay, so that's all the silver shaded blue. Alright, let's get those. Ah, that's not very open. Fuck. There we go. But yeah, how are you going, Dingo? How goes things for you today? Ugh, I'm definitely running low on this shit. It just doesn't want to shake up into the lid properly anymore. Okay, let's get all these little buggy bugs.
Follow my lead.
Oh, holy shit, a new follow! Hello, Mixon. Let's see if I can get this. Where is it? Where is it? Why is that not showing up in my chat? There we go. Mixono Vixky. Welcome to the Bits box. Thank you very much for that follow. And yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, feel free to ask. If you've got any minis you'd like to show off, as long as they, you know, don't break Twitch terms of service, feel free to chuck up an Instagram link or whatever in the chat. This is, for the most part, a link-friendly stream, you know, as long as it's not breaking any rules. Feel free to show off your shit. Alright. That's that buggy. Let's see, are there any other bugs? You don't have a bug. Do you have a bug? No, you don't have a bug. But you do have that. Let's get this one. Go for that Nurgle symbol. It's not a bug, but it is Nurgle, so let's just get that. Oh, there we go. Do you have a bug? No, you've got... Oh yeah, you do have a bug as well as a bell. But I didn't get the bug when I was doing the bell, so let's do that. Oh, shakes! Bloody hell. Just woke up from a nana nap, need coffee and food as well. Sounds about right. Yes, once these guys are based and fully photographed, I will be figuring out the best way to pack them up and send them in your general direction, Lewin. So, eventually you will have some of these stinky boys in your sticky little hands. Come on. I need you in the lid. Come on. Horribly exciting. Terribly exciting, even. Hands are very sweaty at all times. Oh, I know the feeling. Believe me, I know the feeling. Like it's not visible, but they are a little sweaty right now. Which is really not something you want to hear when I am not actually touching your minis. That's what the handles are for. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we got some of the paint up here at least. That's just easier to reach than having to reach all the way into the fucking pot. There you are. Why did I put you back there when I'm still working on you? Fuck's sake. But yeah, again, bracing my hands together to minimize the fucking shake because holy shit, I'm getting a fair bit of shake right now. Shake that booty, shake that booty. Constantly dry hands and stuff. Well, that's the weird thing. My hands are sweaty, but I've peeled most of it off, but my hands are also starting to flake in some areas, which is really weird. Hands also shake, yes. Super annoying, super annoying. That's why I keep, talking about how I brace my elbows on the table and brace my hands together to minimize the shake, because holy shit, some days there's a fair bit of shake going on. I'm just very good at compensating for it so you guys don't really notice. But yeah, right now especially I'm feeling pretty shaky because all I've had to eat today is a mug of Milo and a bread roll. I have not actually eaten anything else solid today. But that's okay. That's okay. To be fair, I didn't actually wake up till noon, so, well, it was more like 11:30, 11:45. But yeah, I'm definitely due for lunch very shortly. You wanted this copper as well with the silver nails, yeah? I almost forgot about that. Pressing your palms together. Food helps better. Yes, I will figure that out as well, Lewin. We shall discuss that later. Probably won't have much time today because, I'll be eating and then getting ready for netball and then heading out to netball. But, yeah, because we've got to figure out the price change thing as well. But that's fine. We can sort that out. That is not a problem. Sorry, just trying to get around things without fucking up other things. There we go. Good enough. Especially once I chuck a wash on that copper, that'll be fine. There we go. Okay, who else needs a little bit of copper? Do you have a bug? You do not have a bug. Oh, good. Ugh. I'm trying to digest air. I'm just gonna do the hilt of this. Just to make that stand out from the blade a bit more. If I was being super pedantic, I'd also do the grip different color. But, you know, it's just Potswalkers. Nobody's going to be looking that closely. As long as it's a different color to the blade, it's all good. There we go. Okay. You. Why do you not have a bug? Oh, I think his bug broke off. Whoops. Oh well. Let's see, do any of the others? No? None of them have a bug. Okay. Oh, that's alright then. That's okay. I was kind of worried that there might have been, you know, a little bug thing that's meant to be dangling from this string, but not a single one of these guys has a bug there, so I think that's just how the model is. His poor imaginary bug. I know, right? Sad face. Sad face. Oh well. He has a few little maggoty friends at least, so that's okay. Oh, let's just get at least a little copper on this mini. And let's do this little sort of wire coil in here as well. Oh, just for a little bit of, you know, visual interest. Break up the silver just a bit. I mean, granted, we'll be putting some dirt and shit on this silver as well, but still. Alright, now how much of a mess did I make? A little bit of a mess. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think adding that copper helped. That whatever the fuck it is looks much more interesting now with just those two little bits of copper. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much at all. Okay, we've got the hilt of this. But also I'm just doing this because I've only got like 5-10 minutes left to kill. And I don't want to start another colour. And I'm gonna have to wrap up in, you know, a couple of minutes. So, for now it's just putting copper on things. And trying not to shake too much. Yeah, that's another reason why I like these holders. It gives me somewhere else to sort of rest my hands. Because sometimes trying to get the palms together entirely and then reach certain parts of the mini just isn't comfortable, and you really don't want to be straining yourself too much. But having the holder sort of gives me a little bit more area to rest my hands on, which is nice. There we go. Did I manage to get any? Oh, a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's just do this little bit there. Sorry, I'm drifting off a little bit, off screen a bit, but Kind of tricky to get into some of these places without making too much of a mess. There we go. Okay. What about you? Yeah, let's put a bit more copper on the gun. Nothing like a crusty roll triple smoke ham kind of monster. Sorry, I'm just imagining you dunking your crusty roll with your triple smoked ham into your monster, and yeah, nah. Or, you know, just pouring your monster out onto your ham sandwich, ham roll, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's just dumb. Causing me some mental issues. Probably would if I could chat. Oh my gosh, Dingo. Just put it in a bowl and pour your can of monster onto it in the bowl and you'll be fine. And that way it'll be like basically pre-digested for you as well. Oh my god. I can't handle it. Cannot. Oh, this bloody string. Trying to paint around this goddamn string. There we go. Okay. Again, a little bit more copper on the gun to sort of break things up a bit. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Yeah, I definitely need to eat soon. I am trying to digest air. Alright. Yeah, messy. Eat it like some fucked up version of Wheat Bix. But then my roll wouldn't be crusty. I mean, I have a bad habit of hurting myself on crusty stuff because it's sharp and pointy and pokey, and that doesn't end well for me. So, I'm not a fan of super crusty. So, you know, soaking it in soup, or in this case, fucking monster, would be fine if I liked monster, which I don't. But damn it, now I want bread and soup. I usually do 2-minute noodles with a couple of eggs and frozen corn for my pre-netball meal. But now I'm kind of wondering if I want to do a can of beef and veggie soup with a bread roll instead today. Definitely tempting, but it might be a bit much. Or entirely not enough. No. Okay, you do not have a bug. Right. I've already done you. You've got that little bit of copper there. Is there anywhere else I could do some copper? Not really. I mean, I could do that. Yeah, let's do the little straps at least. Break up that silver a bit. Often strip my gums eating Fruit Loops, but a bread roll. To be fair, the only time I've actually cut my gums or anything on crusts is when I've been eating toast. And you know, toast tends to be sharper and pointier than just bread crusts. But still, I do not trust bread crusts. They have the potential to cause me harm. And I'm just not a fan of crusts in general. I much prefer, you know, the nice soft white middle bit of the bread. Oh man. We used to have a bush property up north of Bundaberg, and because it was, you know, a bush property, we didn't really have, well, we didn't have a house. It was just an a tin 2-car garage with a petrol generator for power, and then we had a campfire and little 2-plate gas stove for cooking. Didn't have running water at all. But anyway, Mum used to make damper, and you know, she'd make the damper ball and wrap it up in tin foil and chuck it in an old biscuit tin and then bury it in the coals of the campfire to cook while we're having dinner. And then afterwards, you know, after dinner, we'd have this fresh hot damper straight from the campfire. And it was usually still just a little bit gooey in the middle as well, and that was my favourite part. So we'd get these big slices of fresh damper and then smother them in butter. And the rest of the family also used golden syrup. I wasn't a fan of the golden syrup, it's a bit too sweet for me. But, oh, thank you very much for that follow, Frio Art. Welcome to the Bits Box. But yeah, fresh hot damper with melted butter and, you know, golden syrup if you're into that. And oh, it was so good. It was so good. I miss that fucking damper. It was wonderful. I loved it. And like, cooking damper in an oven just doesn't quite have the same anything to it, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, I'm the same way. I like my bread super fresh. I won't eat bread older than like, I mean, I'll usually go at least 3 or 4 days. But yeah, once bread hits a certain point, I just won't eat it. I also won't eat bread if it's been in the fridge. Fuck fridged bread. It's just gross. It's disgusting. It's just so much nope. Anyway, we've hit 4 p.m. and I need to eat lunch because, oh god damn it. Oh, I just got raided and I'm just about to wrap up. But anyway, before I do, welcome in new raiders. Welcome. Frio Art Raid. Oh, thank you very much. What were you working on today, Frio? I can talk for a little bit while I'm cleaning my brush. Every fucking time. Well, okay, not every time, but more often than not. I think it's just this time of night, day, afternoon. It's still daytime here. But yeah, no, I can hang around a little bit longer. I gave myself some leeway time-wise, so I'd be able to, you know, hang out a bit with whoever I raided after this. But I can cut into that a bit to welcome you all in here. But yes, welcome in everybody. I'm Skits. I customize and paint little plastic man dollies. Just cleaning my brush at the moment. But yeah, today I've been working on batch painting a whole bunch of these Poxwalkers from Games Workshop. They're part of a big Nurgle army commission I'm working on at the moment. Still got a few more steps to do with those guys, but let me grab one of these ones that's actually mostly finished, except for the basing, so I can show them off properly. Just let me hang my brush back up. There we go. But yeah, so these are the Poxwalkers I'm working on at the moment. I've been really enjoying doing that horrible bright green skin and everything. Ooh, rendered a Mando fan art. Oh, nice. Do you have a link to your stuff, Frio? Browsing who to raid, saw your miniature painting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't often stream at this time of day, usually because I'm, you know, doing other stuff in daylight hours, but today was an exception. And I'm hoping to start streaming in this general time slot a little more often. Just gotta, you know, fit it in around everything else. But yeah. Oh, thank you! Thank you, JP. So yeah, I've been really enjoying doing the green highlights and the black cloth as well. That's been super fun. And then they're to go along with these Death Guard minis. So this guy's an apothecary, Death Guard. that's one of the armored dudes. Let's grab another armored dude. Come on. Ah, you bastard! Oh, they're so spiky. They get hooked on each other. They just love each other so much. But yeah, so this is the general color scheme for the armored fellows. Black armor with green edge highlighting in various greens, and then gold and copper, grey backpacks, snow bases, with, you know, a little bit of blood splatter if they have a melee weapon. If they don't have a melee weapon on them, they don't get blood splatter. And yeah, bright blue smoke. How you even do that? Yeah, a lot of patience, a lot of early mistakes, pretty much. I've been painting miniatures for about 10 years or so, probably getting close to 11 years now. And I've been doing art stuff in general for a lot longer than that, so there's a lot of practice and experience and many, many early mistakes. These are plastic. Do I have any unassembled? Here we go. So here's one of my own minis. Rather, these are all commission minis at the moment. But here's one that's hasn't been primed yet. So this is actually green plastic. They usually come in grey plastic, but sometimes they do coloured plastic ones. Do I have any grey ones at the moment? Oh, come here. All right. So yeah, normally the plastic's this grey colour. But sometimes for different armies they do different coloured plastic. But yeah, these are all Games Workshop miniatures that I'm working on. Ooh, ooh, Mando Whip, let's have a look. Oh, nice! Very cool, let's chuck that up for people to enjoy. That looks really awesome, Frio. I am going to have to give you a follow. Is that Tariana Palos? Oh, hang on. Can't show it off because there's stuff on my screen. Yeah, these are all Warhammer minis. No worries, Frio. I am all about sharing. You know, sharing is caring. And this is looking sick as, man. I love that metallic chrome shit you've got going on. That's awesome. Give me a minute. I am going to give your stream a follow. If I can do so. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to go to my browser for this bullshit. Oh wait, if I'm gonna go for my browser, I need to... There we go. Thank you very much for the follow, JP. Welcome to the Bits Box. Da, da, da. Even when we don't want skits to share, there is sharing. Is she hundreds of dollars on eBay? Really? What the hell? We will have to talk about that later. Anyway, sorry, I have too many windows open. Too many windows. Rio. Let's open that up. Come on, I'll stop lagging, you bastard. Open link, new tab. There we go. Where's that follow? There we go. Follow. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Because yeah, I definitely want to see more of that shit. Not a problem, Frio. I mean, I'm all about, you know, us creatives have got to support each other, right? So, and I got to thank you for rating me to start with. So, you know, it's paying it back, paying it forward, whatever direction you feel like talking it. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, these guys are plastic. You know, they come unassembled, so you've got to assemble them. And then you prime them and paint them and, you know, play games with them and shit. But yeah. This is the base she goes on. I think one of my viewers ages ago donated enough money for me to pre-order this mini because she wanted to see me paint it on stream, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, with the weirdness in this stream, it's more like paying it sideways. That's true. That's very, very true. Oof! Ow! Oh, tailbone! Tailbone! Ah! But yeah, anyway, so it is 4 p.m. here. I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm going to be spending at least 3 hours tonight playing sports. So I need to find somebody to raid, and we can have a nice little raid train, and then I need to go fucking eat. Should say they've already bought a Tariana Palace. I think I paid around 60. We'll see if it's real when it arrives in a few weeks. Oh no. Alright, so let's see who is on to raid tonight. What's Drax doing? Ooh, yeah, we'll go raid Drax. He's only got like 20-ish viewers at the moment, I think. And he looks like he's assembling stuff. Oh, it looks like he's got Curse City. I'm seeing zombie cats. This must be Curse City. So we'll go give Drax a raid. And you guys will get to see more Warhammer mini stuff. 2 p.m. here, I'm gonna grab by. Oh! Frio, are you West Coast Australia? Because I'm East Coast Australia. Or maybe you're further up north in that general area. But anyway. Yes, raid combo is excellent. Alright, let me set that up. Ah, Asia, Philippines. Okay. Yeah, about there. Very awesome. Well, hopefully one day I'll be able to catch one of your streams. And yeah, in the meantime, there we go. Once you're in Drax's channel, try to make sure that your URL doesn't have like the refer raid on the end, because if you've got the referral raid on the end of the URL, it doesn't actually count towards their viewer numbers. So once you've raided, you know, get rid of the refer URL, refresh, blah 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 blah, and yeah, your viewers will count to him. Give him a follow, give him a like, and yes, Dingo, get back to work on your cowboy tank. Work. Anyway, thank you very much everybody for hanging in, dropping in and hanging out with me today. Words are hard. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and I will hopefully see you all again some other stream. Alright. And now we play the waiting for the Aussie lag to catch up game before I actually start that raid. There we go.
I haven't heard anything about this spiky bits river.